Hi friends, it's Star Thrifter and just doing a short video in regards to how sales were last week. Write in the comments how your sales have been going. This last week, ooh, they were very low. Gotta change that. But not very cool. If you watched any of my other videos before, I sell on eBay and I sell on Poshmark, and we'll just go over a little bit of the numbers first. I got it right here. And eBay sales were 1,127.30, but then from there you have to take out the sales tax and the fees, and that left a net of 526.47. That's not too great. It really, that should be, much more than that. And I had 41 sales, and the average sale price was $27.50. Poshmark, I had no sales, zero, zilch, nada, nothing. And what it was is I didn't really do any new listings very much on Poshmark last week. I did maybe a few here and there, but I wasn't every single day doing a certain amount. And what I have found, of course, on eBay, that's very true. The more you list every day, the more you sell every day. It's a numbers game. And I know, and too, you have more items up, but it's how many you can list every day. As far as clothing goes, but on Poshmark, I have found it is the same way, that you have to list consistently new. Every day, like a new listing. It doesn't have to be a new item, brand new item, to get daily sales. However, that copy where you can like copy one of your old listings and kind of refresh it and then just remember to delete the old one, I think that is a benefit too on Posh. But anyhow, I'll show you some of the things that sold on eBay. Okay, here are a few things that sold. We'll just highlight a few of them here. We got a pair of Levi's. They're women's, and I don't sell a lot of Levi's anymore. It just seems like I have a hard time getting them to move. However, the button fly, things like that. There's some exceptions, but this is just a pair of Levi's 525 skinny. But they were a size 30, and that was a nice size. However, I did a 30% off sale, and they were $17.50, and these sold for $12.25. I really like to have a little bit higher, amount than that, what you're selling. And this first one here was Knits by Hampshire. It was a 1X top, and that sold for $18. This, this did not update correctly. Let me, I just hit, okay, it must have moved, because, something just went on with eBay here. Don't you just love that? That's, and, being able to show what just sold for that week. I might have, clicked the space button twice, but anyhow, we'll just check this out again, and because I knew that one item had just sold. Okay, now it's correct. Okay, and then Land's End is a really nice bathing suit brand to sell. I don't sell hardly anything, the brand, actual Land's End brand, and but their bathing suits sell. You know what? eBay must be having an issue here, because it's not even going to my listings. Isn't that something? And now it's on it's timing out there. Let's try it one more time here. There it is. Oh, it keeps moving. Okay, there. Oh, I must not scroll far enough. But anyways, I don't sell a lot of Land's End brand, but the Land's End bikini tops and swimwear, it does sell. It seems like that's one of the as far as the brands that I picked up, that was one of the easier brands, that had more attention and that sold. Now this sold really cheap because I just trying to move out swimwear now, but a lot of them sold like 20, 25. It depended on if it was a bikini top or if it was like a one piece or things like that. But this sold it for cheap, and this was another that 30% off sale. Here's a Catalina swim top, and this one sold for $16. And I stopped picking up swimwear now because I stopped really, to tell you the truth, a month or maybe two ago, because I already had a lot listed. And then I try to stay a few months ahead as far as, picking up for the next season. This was a really cute sequin skirt, and but I don't pick up very much express, but it was all sequin, and it sold for 14.62, but it was a size small. It was real tiny, and skirts are not an easy thing to sell. Um, Brooks Brothers. This is a Adidas women's athletic shorts, and I don't sell a lot of athletic wear only because I have a hard time moving it. But it depends. I mean, if you get some really the really great brands, then yes, they move quicker. But like the Nike, Adidas stuff, I think it's just the markets is really flooded, and you probably, just really do your comps first. I guess it depends on how quickly you want things to sell too. But these sold for $19, and that was a nice sale. Same thing with shorts. I stopped picking them up a while ago. This I had a hard time selling. I had heard that this was a nice brand to pick up. I have had a few pieces of this 5-1 Tactical. That stuff did not move fast. I did not think. And I sold this for even less, it looks like, than $20. I don't know, there's a line through it there. But I just, time to off it. This was a great sale. They're really cool looking, and these are Lauren Ralph Lauren, and they were 100% linen pants, but they were made like jeans to make them, like jeans instead of just like a pull-on, pant. They made it, and they're really cool. And those sold for $44. No, let's see, 41.98. I guess it was, and then there was tax. I do really pretty nice with Craft and Barrel with the plus size carnigans. Now this one was new without tags, and this was only a 2XL. Usually I like to get the 1X, 2X, 3X. This still sold for $25.50, and that brand, I tell you, it does sell with the plus size. I don't know about the smaller size. This was an Elaine Fisher, and I have a ton of Elaine Fisher listed, and it is a very, very nice brand, but it doesn't move very quickly. It doesn't seem like, for me anyways. Write in the comments how you do with Elaine Fisher. But some pieces can be worth quite a little bit. This sold for $27.50. It was a medium, and it was just like a tencel blend. It wasn't like linen or, silk or something like that. This took a really long time. This brand, I usually always pick it up. Life is Good. Some people, they say they sell their used ones for quite a little bit. I don't know. I only get them maybe like 15 for a used one, around there. I'd say between 10 and 20 at best. But this is a brand new with tags. I had it forever, it seemed like. And it sold, I sold it for less than $22.50. It's brand new with tags. It had like it was like a turtle, and I know it's going to depend on what's on it, but that stuff don't move that quickly. Now it's sold for $24.58, but I think the shipping is in there. This was a new with tags. I had it for a little while, but I was happy that it sold because it had that UPF 50 sun black material, and it was new with tags Talbots, and it sold. Let's see, I had it originally for $44. I don't know, it sold for under that. I don't like that when I go through here and screen through here, because then you have to subtract, whether there's the sales tax in there, and is there any, the shipping, things like that. This took a really long time to sell. I mean, I think I had this last year, I think. And it was in Assets, which, Assets is by Spanx, and you know what? Oh yeah, I do have Spanx on the title there. But it was a swimwear tankini top, and $17.50. Finally sold it. And it was like, that took a really long time. And, there's some other ones too, but I just wanted to, kind of give you a general idea of a few of the sales and for last week. And anyhow, that was just to highlight a few of the sales. But I going to start listing more and being more consistent. It really is important, and I know it gets tiring and it seems like the same thing every day, to continually, list every day. But if you want to make the sales, you have to list every day. It's a numbers game with, as far as, it's totally a numbers game with eBay and Poshmark. And I didn't realize that Poshmark was as much, but it is. And but anyhow, if you could write in the comments how your sales have been going, I greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe, I got a lot of other videos up if you'd like to check any of them out. eBay tips and Poshmark tips and, a few, what sold videos and thrift videos and things like that. And if you could do me a favor and push the thumbs up button, I would greatly appreciate that. Many prosperous sales to you. Thank you.